Hi everyone, welcome. Here we are in week one. I hope that you have had a bit of a chance to have a look around the introductory section and have a listen to the welcome videos that I popped up just during the week. If not, they're there for you to take some time to have a look at, and I'll just give you a bit of an orientation of the overview of the course. I'm going to take a few minutes now just to take you through the week one expectations and also just to show you once again how to make your way through Canvas. It's new for all of us, so hopefully it's going to be smooth sailing, but if not, please just let me know if there's anything that you're not sure of, and if I'm not sure, I'll find out too. So it's going to be an interesting few weeks, but I know by the end of this we'll be cruising. So we move our way over to the modules, which is the button here, and then I'll just scroll down all the details there for the welcome unit, and then we come to week one, what is literacy. So this just gives us a bit of a breakdown of what sorts of things are covered in the week's learning, and you can click on any of those if you've already had a look through, or if we just go into the first section, and then we have our next button that just takes us right through all the areas. So just wait for that to load. Okay, so just a little bit of an overview of what is literacy. My screen isn't in the way. Here we go. And I'll slide it back. It's going to load. Okay, so we've got the focus for the week. The objectives, which will be there for each session. What's covered. And then we get down to the detail. So there's a podcast for you to have a listen to. So these were done when the unit was designed, and in this I just give you a bit of an overview of formal and informal literacy, how the learning theories align to what we're covering, and what the unit's going to explore this week. So there's a transcript there for you as well to refer to if you need it. Otherwise, yeah, just refer to the podcast. It just goes for a few minutes and sets the scene. Then we get into the detail. So 21st century literacy, there's a couple of videos for you to watch. The first one just gives you a bit of an overview of the historical aspects, and then this fellow here, Grant Lichtman, just sort of sets the team with some more sort of contemporary practice about how we need to support our students with areas of learning that perhaps aren't covered in the way we teach our pedagogy. So that's a good one to listen to, so please have a look at that. Next, moving right along. This section is on formal and informal literacy, and it's relatively important because it's considered as part of your first assessment task. So please spend some time with this section. We don't cover it much in the rest of the unit, so it's something that you need to sort of follow through. There are some readings available if you have a look at the reading area that you can have a look at. Then we go into the sociological background, theoretical frameworks. Please have a look at these because these are what forms your critical analysis when you come into your assessment task. So important and sets the scene and needs to be referred to. Don't take too much of your time up, so. Now, literacy in the Australian curriculum is pretty much the whole basis of this unit. So you are looking at the three areas: language, literature, and literacy. And these are the areas that I want you to explore this week. So have a look at these. We've got the English structure, which you would have had a look at already in your English unit. This is the important aspect here. Literacy is a general capability. Please go in there and have a look. And then literacy in the learning areas we'll have a look at in the next week or so. But this one is what I want you to have a bit of a discover through out the week. So we've got the introduction. This is the icon for literacy across the curriculum as a general capability, so you'll get to know that really well. How it looks within the learning areas. Here it is here, literacy as a general capability. Here's your introduction, have a read through that section. Where we were. Oh, sorry. The key ideas. This is important. All right, so get to know this really well. This is how it's set within the context of the curriculum. Then we've got the learning continuum, which looks at the structure and the framework. Okay, so across the areas 1, 2, and 3. And then in the learning areas, which we'll go into next week. So just please spend some time orienting yourself around those. This will relate directly to assessment 2. So just keep that one in your memory bank. I know, seems like a long way away. Okay, let's just go back to the learning materials. Yeah. Next. This is where you'll find the readings that I was referring to. Essential readings, references, additional resources. Okay, so some things there for you to have a look at. This one, formal and non-formal and formal learnings. Please take some time to look through those. This podcast and the revision of Brilliant Blooms. And nearly there. Okay, so here we go into your learning group for your activities. So either your learning group 1 or learning group 2, and I'll meet you on the other side once you've posted. And this is the activities for this week. So we're going to define your idea of personal literacy, and then watch this video, step 2, and then post a reply to whether what your definition has changed. And then if you haven't posted an introductory message, please hop on and do that. I'd love to meet you and know a little bit about your background and what it is that's brought you to this unit and the journey before and where you're planning to go, and then reply to someone else's post. So that's kind of it in a nutshell. Hopefully this is helpful. And then informal and formal literacies, the activity 2, so the treasure hunt. So please take some time to do this. This will really help you, especially for assessment 1. Okay. And, the self-check. Okay, so hopefully now that you've got to this point, it's just a matter of stepping off and rolling in. Have a great week, everybody. I will talk to you soon.